Hello, this video is created for those preparing for the IELTS speaking test. There are two videos available, a self-test video and a video with answers provided. We wish you the best of luck with your IELTS exam preparation. Did you go on a picnic when you were a child? No, my family did not eat outside often when I was a child. I have only been on a few picnics, such as beach-type picnics, where my family and I would pack homemade lunch and we would spend an entire afternoon at a local beach in our town area. However, a typical picnic at a park I never experienced as a child. How often do you go on a picnic now? Sometimes. Since I've been living in Korea, I've had the pleasure of being able to go to local parks and even Hangang River, where I've spent an afternoon or evening having a picnic with friends. But as picnics are best during warmer weather, I usually go on 2 to 3 per year during midsummer or late summer when the weather is not too hot and just the right temperature at night. Where do you go on a picnic? As mentioned earlier, I usually go to local parks or sometimes visit Hangang River when I am able to visit Seoul and meet with some friends that live in the city. I like both places for picnics because my local park has lots of green spaces that are secluded for people who want to enjoy a picnic away from crowds, while at Hangang River, you can feel the exciting atmosphere of being surrounded by like-minded people who also want to enjoy their time and the beautiful view beside Hangang River. What is the difference between a picnic and cooking at home? The biggest difference is the type of food you eat. In English, you could say that picnics include majorly an array of, quote, finger food, which is food that you basically can eat with your hands or fingers and not need a fork or spoon. Also, finger food can be eaten quickly and requires little preparation. However, food cooked at home usually is food that not only takes time to cook, but also requires dishware such as a plate or bowl and utensils. Additionally, food cooked at home may taste better warm versus cold like picnic food. I have a few good friends, and one of them is very energetic. An old college friend of mine, we met in college when I was part of the Japanese Culture Club. Since we both were into Japanese culture at the time, we would often visit Japanese restaurants on weekends for lunch. I remember after graduating, my friend and I both started working, so we were busy. However, one weekend she asked me to come to visit her in Illinois. But I was in New York, so I took a flight to Illinois to see her. And that first evening, we went to a Japanese restaurant, went to a music cafe, and stayed up watching an entire Korean drama series. The next day, I remember we went to a few cafes, and then my friend and I drove 2 hours from her house to a spa house that she highly recommended and wanted to go to. We spent the night there getting spa treatments and having fun. I think we both didn't sleep much due to having fun. My friend is a really good person, and I always feel relaxed and happy to spend time with her. What kind of jobs need a lot of physical work? If you work in a service-type job, like in a restaurant or even a delivery company, then it is important to be fit and able to hold or carry a lot of weight. These areas require a lot of physical capabilities to complete tasks. What's the difference between the payment for physical work and that for brain work? Many jobs that require just physical work are not paid as much as jobs that require more creative thinking or inventing, which is done by managers or even higher ups in a company. In these positions, the pay rate is higher as these employees are viewed as the managers of the company's future and growth. Can physical workers receive higher salaries in the future? Yes, As the cost of living increases, so does the pay rate for all types of work. While machines are being used more and more, there will always be need for physical workers, too. So I believe that physical workers will receive higher pay or salaries in the future. Do you think machines could replace human workers in the future? No. I think that there may be a time when an entire factory or facility is run by machines only. However, I also believe that there will be people or workers still overseeing that factory or facility. Recently, chatbot AI technology was released. While it has changed how many companies now complete work, there are still human workers who are double-checking what machines do and making sure that the services provided or given are still done by people and not only just by machines.